Basically, I wanna touch down what I was talking about earlier. We're talking about imagination, right? You remember what they said today? You said it earlier too. What you learned from church unity today about imagination when she was talking on stage.
Yeah, so she said imagination is the oh imagination is the most powerful prosper tool that we have. Our most powerful and prosperous brain power. That is our one of our brain powers. To use our imagination, and you can use that for prosperity.
Yes, I love that because like as you were saying that stuff, I was taking notes too. So imagination, all right. So like I was telling Yahira a story that I realized that my imagination is created or being viewed or seen through my pineal gland, right? And your pineal gland is basically your third eye, right? So when I think about third eye, first I think about my two physical eyes and the amazing power of vision and able to interpret the reality around me now and see how beautiful it is, but also close my eyes and see from my middle eye, my third eye, my extra eye, all that is another plane, right? So imagination, it's a powerful tool.
Right.
Some
So when you're imagining, you're using your pineal gland. That's what I put down. When
Yes,
you're imagining, you're
yes.
using your pineal gland.
It's your pineal gland. Um, simple test. Close your eyes and picture an apple. As you're closing your eyes and you're shooting a picture of an
Four, four,
apple,
four.
get
Four, four,
excited.
four.
444. As you're picturing this apple, see the color. See how big, how thick, however you want to create it. Create that apple. Creation, right? So you're creating this apple, you're viewing this apple, you're seeing this apple. Can you see it? You can? Congratulations. You just did your first phase, your first practice right now into creating in your own etheric realm, right? Etheric realm. There's another element that a lot of us weren't aware of. Myself, you got your fire, your water, your air element, earth element, and wait, did I miss one? Yeah, your four main elements. Well, we have a fifth one. That fifth one is ether. It's our etheric elements. Ether, etheric elements. So let me come back. You created the apple. Congratulations. That's just one phase of the test. Now imagine when you start practicing and creating other fruits. Go day by day, just practice and like I'm gonna picture this. Write it down. I'm going to picture a red car. And you start picturing a red car and you start picturing the red car and you start adding more detail. You're able to hold it and focus more and more. Then you start to drive the car. Then you start to create the background where you're driving the car.
They,
Then you feel yourself inside the car.
they say another one that's really good is pick a room that you remember really well, like your bedroom or the kitchen. Now imagine that spot, and can you imagine every corner, every single thing about that room? Like, was there pepper in the kitchen? Was there a salt in the kitchen? Was there are the dishes yellow, purple? Is there a crack right there? Is there dirty spot right there? I don't know, but remember or the whole entire room, and complete it. If you can complete it, pat yourself on the back because that's amazing and awesome.
Yes. And it is like you use it every time you use your memory when you decide to think back or look back into time, right? Obviously, you're looking back into time. Hold on, this came to me right now. Like whoa, like yo, like we already have the ability to look back in time. And I'm gonna let you know right now, the same way how you use your imagination or whatever you use to perceive as you're daydreaming this past event and it's blurry and you don't remember every second, every moment that you did, or you can't remember what you. It's like that's how blurry it is when you look into the
Mm,
future. Like
mm,
straight up, like
that's
high
well
five on
done.
that. That's how blurry it is when you see into the future. And I used to find myself doing this a lot, and it was the same thing using the imagination, like coming into that dream conscious state, but taking your power back and knowing you're the creator. So when you start realizing that you are the creator of this dream world, you are the creator of this etheric, you are the creator of this physical, and you start focusing, putting that intent with your own imagination, with your own hidden power, it's a powerful tool. A tool for what? A tool for creation.
Yeah, definitely. And
Brain
I get
power.
how great can you recall from what I got is how great can you recall a moment, and were you in that moment? Because if you can't recall the moment, were you really in it, or were you somewhere else? I think if you can't recall a moment, you were somewhere else.
Yeah. Recall the
So that
moment.
helped me to get that lesson off that. That was really good.
And now we're creating our realization. So now that we just figured this out, when we go back and we start watching the videos again, and we're like, oh snap, oh hey, you start picking up
Right?
all of these.
Yes.
We'll be able to
Let me write that again. Let me write that down again.
yeah, because it's like, oh, I get that. I remember realizing that, but now I just realized something else.
Right. And the more times you do something, the more engraved it is. Obviously,
Wow.
goes unsaid, but we have to remind ourselves. Yeah, definitely.